Hey Becca, my name is Erin, and as promised, I have just a short video for you here just showing some tips and tricks on how you can grow your business online. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll get into it. The three things that we're going to be covering today are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So first up, we will go ahead and get into content, and that is basically anything that you can see here on your website. That also includes the pictures, what they're saved as, and also what's behind the pictures can be considered content as well. These are things that the search engine can read and kind of get an idea of the services that you're offering and the area that you're targeting as well. And that can help to position you in the search ranking. So having unique, authoritative content and enough of it to be able to add in those keywords and key phrases that people are going to be searching Google for your services is super important. So it does look like you have a pretty good amount of content here. It certainly wouldn't hurt to add more. Like I said, that's just going to really give you more of an opportunity to add those keywords that people are going to be searching for to try to find you. I'm not sure what your pictures are saved as far as like the file names, but you can certainly add things in there as well as far as keywords go. And Google would be able to read that also. So you have a really beautiful website. Your pictures are absolutely gorgeous. So awesome job with that. And I do see that you have a blog on here as well, which is fantastic because you can certainly add things with that as well. And Google will consider that content too. So that's really the only thing I have for you as far as that goes. The next thing that we will go into is going to be citations. So I did pull up a Google search here for photography in your area. And so the first thing, scroll back up here, that you'll see is this section. So this is called the map pack, and the citations have a lot to do with that map pack. So what a citation is essentially is your business name, phone number, and address listed in various directories throughout the web. And you may be asking yourself, what is a directory and how the heck do I get myself listed in one of those? To put it simply, directory is basically things like Facebook, which I know you have, Yelp, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, anywhere that you can list yourself in the internet that's going to allow you to list, all those main details, phone number, address, business name. And that's going to help you rank high here on the maps when you have a lot of those. So what you would really want to do is go out and see how many directories your competition is listed in. And then you want to get, of course, whatever they have, but you certainly don't want to stop there. You want to add more. That way you can completely dominate them in this space and rank in that search. So that's really all there is to citations. The last thing that I wanted to cover is going to be backlinks. And that has a lot to do with this section down here underneath that map pack. This is called the organic section here. And the way that backlinks work essentially is there's a website out there that has a link to your website and is pushing power back to your site, potentially, of course, bringing traffic to you. So backlinks are not created equal though. For instance, say that you did some photography for somebody who owns an ice cream shop, and they've decided that they are going to give a link from their website to your website. But unfortunately, that link is going to be all about ice cream. So it's really not going to do much good for you. You would want links for other photography websites that send a link back to your website saying, yes, she is a photographer. That's going to be a lot more powerful because it's unique, but it's also relevant to your industry as well. So I'm looking at one of the tools that I use here. This is called Ahrefs, and it's not 100% accurate, but it's about the most accurate tool that we have to use. And it does at least give me a good idea of kind of where you stand and where your competition is as well. So it looks like you currently have 14 referring domains, which is giving you 121 backlinks and 17 keywords, which is pushing potentially about 13 people to to your website per month. And like I said, this is just a tool. It's not 100% accurate. If you want the most accurate information, you would get that straight from Google Analytics. That's something that only you as the business owner would be able to access though. But as you can see as well, let me just pull up some keywords that you have here. All right, and right here's the volume, and that's really about how many times that particular keyword or key phrase is being searched each month. So like it looks like a high one that you have here is Kepi, and it looks like there's 100 people per month searching for that. Rebekah sessions, which is great. That's 150. So what you would really want to get is more buyer intent keywords. So you would want to look for things like photography, NC, photography, Charlotte, photographers. You would have to really research what's being searched at a high volume that has to do with what anybody would just randomly be searching for when they're saying, you know, I think I'd like to get some pictures done. This is the area that I'm in, and you know what they're going to be searching for in Google when they go out to look for a photographer. So that's what would be considered buyer intent. So you would want to get some more of those. I did also pull up just the first person that came up in that organic section underneath the maps when searching for photography in your area, and it looks like that was Laurel Bell Photography. So they have 42 referring domains, giving them 303 backlinks, which has them at 205 keywords they're being found for, and is bringing about 222 people to their site each month. And let me see, I think I already have her keywords pulled up here. So the keywords that she is being found for, like headshots, Charlotte NC, Charlotte photography, Charlotte NC photographer, and all of these have a high volume, as you can see here too. And these are the kind of things that I was speaking about when I was talking about those buyer intent keywords. And it looks like they have a good amount of them as well. So that is, you know, one of the things that is definitely helping them rank so high. But I mean, really, essentially, in order to beat out your competition, you just want to make sure that you're being found in a lot of the same places that they are. And again, you know, just like the citations, you don't just want to stop there. Whatever your competition has, you want to have that and then some. But that's really pretty much all that I have for you. I hope that this video was helpful and educational for you. If there's anything else that I can assist you with or any other questions that I can answer, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to speak with you again about anything else that you may need. And I hope that you enjoy the free tips that I've given you today as well. I hope that you're able to put some of those into action. Like I said, if there's anything else, just let me know. But thanks for taking the time to watch this. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Take care.